Ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitrov are gone! They're gone! See you later, amigos. Oh man, isn't it funny how things work? Isn't it funny how things work? It's a shame because they've completely ruined our season in order to get fired. But you know what? Maybe it's all worth it. Maybe it's all worth it. They should have fired Rich McKay along with. But that's okay. It's okay. Should have fired Dirk Cutter with him. But that's okay. That's okay. No, it's not okay. Dirk Cutter should be gone. Raheem Morris should be gone. But they're still here. And we all know Raheem Morris is going to become the interim head coach. Because, of course, guy with the worst defense in the league is going to become the interim head coach. It is what it is. But we got Dan Quinn, we got Thomas Dimitrov up out of here. Now let's talk a little bit about why Dan Quinn deserved to be fired. I'm sure you all know. But Dan Quinn blew us a Super Bowl lead. Our team was okay. But Dan Quinn is a defensive head coach, and we hadn't had a good defense 1 year he was the head coach. In the 1 year we had an average defense, our offense was miserable in 2017. 2016 we blew the Super Bowl. 2017 we went back to the playoffs, but our offense wasn't good enough. Could have had another shot at Super Bowl, but no, offense wasn't good enough because they hired Steve Sarkisian. What? Steve Sarkisian? What? And then we just sucked. 2018 was injuries. 2019 was more injuries. And then 2020, gone. See you later. Dan Quinn, that's why you're gone. Pete Carroll was the reason why the Seahawks won, not you. Good luck as a linebackers coach at the New York Giants, because that's where you're going to end up, buddy. As for Thomas Dimitrov, you gave us some great players. You gave us Julio Jones. You gave us Matt Ryan. You didn't give us a lot else. You've been a GM for 10 years, and you gave us two great players. Jake Matthews is okay. He's an okay left tackle, but he's not great. Alex Mack, great free agent pickup. I'll give you that. Alex Mack was a great pickup in free agency. But that's it on the offensive line. All this money you've put into players, spending $10 million on James Carpenter and Jamon Brown in free agency? What? This guy's miserable. We've had no run game. We had 1 year where we had a good running game. We had Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman, and you paid the wrong running back, and it cost us. It cost us big time, buddy. Michael Turner ain't around no more. And now we're with Todd Gurley, who just had the best game of his Falcons career. And it will probably be the best game of his Falcons career. But that's it. We have no run game elsewhere. What? Thomas Dimitrov, what have you done defensively for this team? You drafted Desmond Trufant, who was good. Great. If anything, he was great. He was going to be a great player. Then he got really bad. He got badly hurt. And he came back and was burnt toast, and you signed him to a long-term mega extension. Big mistake, bucko. Big mistake. Then you signed Vic Beasley. You drafted Vic Beasley, who was okay. He was okay. And then he became trash, and now he's gone. What a waste of a number 6 overall pick. Then we drafted Takk McKinley, who's best pass rusher this season. But that doesn't say much, does it? Because we can't win. Deion Jones was a good draft pick. Very overrated. I don't think he's that great, but a good draft pick. Grady Jarrett was your best draft pick because he was a 5th round pick, and he's managed to become one of the best defensive tackles. And I'm happy you're gone, because if you weren't gone, you were going to extend Keanu Neal to his 5th year option, and you would have ended up signing him, if you didn't already, to a long-term extension, despite him not deserving it. Not his fault. He's been injured, but he hasn't been that great on the field. Ricardo Allen is not that great either. He's bad. He's pretty bad. Isaiah Oliver should have been cut a long time ago. Every year under Thomas Dimitrov, he goes all in. But he doesn't go all in on great players. We haven't signed any great free agents. We haven't made any blockbuster trades, and we're always right against the cap every year with Thomas Dimitrov. And that's why we're losing, because we poured all this money into Matt Ryan and Julio Jones in our offense, and now we're going to have to rebuild. Because we're not going to be able to afford Calvin Ridley. We're not going to be able to afford the impending contracts eventually of any quarterbacks that we draft. Cornerbacks, not quarterbacks. And it's a big decision coming up, whether or not we'll have to draft Trevor Lawrence if we have that high of a pick. I think we'll finish 5-11, 6-10. I think that's fair. We've had a lot of injuries, but Thomas Dimitroff, I won't miss you. Dan Quinn, I'll miss you a little bit because you're a nice guy. You're a great guy. Terrible coach. I won't miss your coach, but I'll miss your smile and your upbeat positivity. And nothing more I will miss than the players blaming themselves every week for your ineptitude. Because the players love to blame themselves every week. Matt Ryan loves to blame himself. Well, if you want to blame yourself and you don't think it's Dan Quinn's job, then you should leave too. Because it's clearly Dan Quinn's fault. Okay? Now, let's tank, hire Eric Bieniemy, or however you say his name, the offensive coordinator for Kansas City. Because if we decide to hire Robert Saleh, I'm no longer a Falcons fan. Because the last thing we need is another defensive head coach, okay? Don't hire Lincoln Riley. Hire Eric Bieniemy. Hire him, okay? We did the deed. We fired the two. They sacrificed themselves. Now let's make it worth it. Arthur Blank, you owe it to us. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because more Falcons content will come soon. I'm a little crazy right now. I just watched the Heat lose in the NBA Finals. I'm pretty upset. Goodbye, everybody. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I want to hit 110 subscribers by the end of the day. Goodbye, everybody.